FOMO is a fear of missing out, and I feel like people that live in the city try to convince those that live outside the city that there's something that they're missing, an experience or something that they're missing by not living, especially as a young man.
I think that's people from cities, though. I think if you're from the burbs, you kind of are like, fucking them out.
Right. I think that, I sometimes feel like people from the city are trying to really convince themselves that this makes sense.
I've
also, you know?
Yeah, I definitely have a feeling where, like, if we do get attacked for some reason, I want to die here.
Right.
You know, I know it doesn't make sense, but I don't know.
If you're an attacker listening, to the Comedy Cellar tonight. But
FOMO, Joe.
I've had a lot of cognitive behavioral therapy about FOMO, like not getting invited to parties in high school. I'm used to it.
That's a shock.
Yeah.
You weren't invited to parties in high school?
No,
that's too bad.
no.
That's unfortunate
sad,
to hear.
Joe.
Yeah.
That's good you brought that up.
You did have to go through therapy?
No, I just don't care.
I see. You never did, even in high school?
No, I cared back then. You just get used to the failure.
I see. Rejection
Phil can tell you about that.
I got invited to parties in high school.
You did, Phil.
I did, yeah.
Congrats
of course.
on that.
Yeah,
you look a good-looking guy. I would imagine.
Was it fun? Sam? Yeah, I had a great time. I'll tell you about it sometime, Joe. It was wonderful.
Yeah. Did you have sex with women in high school?
Big time women, yeah.
Would you meet
women.
them at parties?
Yeah, you meet them at parties. You meet them on, shopping, whatever.
That's great.
Shopping?
Sure. Why not? Did you ever go shopping in high school?
You meet women anywhere, but Weehawken, I would say, would be the.
We've got some beautiful ladies out there.
Did you go to parties?
Yeah, I went to parties.
You were invited.
I was invited.
Not you though, huh, Joe?
No, I didn't go to many parties.
That's a bummer. Why weren't you invited?
I kind of was I kept to myself a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I was awkward socially.
You a weird kid?
Yeah, I was a weird kid.
What did you like to?
Yeah, you really got it out of me, Howard Stern.
This is like the first section of a true crime.
I'm a weird kid.
I'm a real weird kid.
Yeah, it's like if I watch the serial killer documentaries, I'm like, I got a lot in common.
Yeah, he's watching Dahmer, and he's like, so he had a normal childhood.
Yeah.
So, what did you spend your time doing? If you weren't going to parties, like what were the hobbies that occupied Lonely Joe's time?
Read,
finding litters of kittens and crushing their heads.
That's not a hobby. That's a release.
Machi was a hoopster, man. Machi used to be able to throw down.
Yeah, I played high school basketball.
You did?
Yeah.
So you were an athlete.
Yeah.
But still a weirdo.
I was the only kid who didn't listen to rap on the high school basketball team. I just didn't fit in.
Why wouldn't you just start listening to rap just to fit in?
I tried. I just couldn't get into.
I see.
I just didn't relate.
Who was it that you were trying to listen to? Do you remember that you just were like, I don't understand why this is...
The people that the other kids were listening to.
Joe is saying to them in air quotes. We know
I like bitches.
We're trying to get past the... Yeah, because this is coming off...
Very racist.
Very racist right now.
Joe's in layup lines to REO Speedwagon.
I want to hear you near me.
Keep on rolling.
But you don't remember which rappers... It was that the kids were listening to, that you were just like, guys, this
NWA and all those.
Would you go to school in 1988?
Well, people listen. I grew up in the burbs, so we weren't on cutting edge. I don't.
What did you listen to?
I was into Pearl Jam and classic rock and stuff like that.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah, it's hard in a basketball team in high school to get people into older rock.
Yeah.
You're just trying to tell them how great Led Zepp was?
I mean, Styx, guys, come on.
Styx, yeah.
Oh, did I love Styx growing up? Fuck.
By the way, how much you want to bet that Joe's friends were definitely not listening to NWA? He just associates all rap with NWA. It's how he described what NWA stands for.
All those guys
it's what he described the rappers.
That's not true.
It wasn't.
Somebody said that's the name of a group. He goes, oh, I didn't realize that.
Exactly. What a coincidence. That was Joe's name for rappers.
Yeah, I was describing employees. That's true.
There's not an A in that word. Yeah, but you just never... What about later in life? Could you start to appreciate it later on when
There's probably 10 rap songs I like.
What are the top 10?
Sing them.
I like Regulate, Warren G featuring Nate Dogg.
That's a cool song. That's a great...
I related to that.
Machi and I have we've karaoke some rap songs.
Yeah, we karaoke California Love at Amy Schumer's.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Who did Tupac and who did Dre?
I think I was doing Pac. You know what? Keith Robinson was staring us down the whole time, so we were not on top of our shit.
Must have been intimidating.
We were a little intimidated. He was not thrilled that we were doing that song.
Yeah,
and he let us know.
So all right. So you want to hear a little Warren G and Nate Dogg Regulate, Jim?
Okay.
You don't know this song?
I don't.
You probably will once you hear it.
Maybe possibly sure.
It's a biggie.
They sample Young Guns.
It's a good pull. It's a good pull. This is good if it's on your.
Regulate's a good song.
It's a great song. So you like this and California Love? Those are your.
I like It's Like This and Like That.
I think that's what that song's called, right?
Sure Shot by Beastie Boys.
Yeah, Beastie Boys.
Yeah,
rule,
Beasties, man.
Well, yeah, but I could have guessed you like the Beastie Boys. You know, that kind of. You know, yeah. I actually think you'll like this, Jim.
It's Michael McDonald in there.
His property. We're damn.
That's why you like it?
But you can't be any geek off the street.
I like Michael McDonald.
Steal, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
Mackie likes rap if they're sampling like Kenny Rogers or something.
Yeah.
The Gambler song.
Yeah, he loves Wyclef's version of The Gambler.
He likes Uncle Cracker.
Does he do it?
Oh, yeah.
I was joking. Oh, sure. I've heard this.
Yeah, I know this too.
Was it Above the Rim or no?
Yeah.
Chuck D was Above the Rim. That was a
No,
good
but which
song.
one is this? The Tupac movie. Which one is this?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I've heard this many times.
Troy, can you pull up Wyclef's version of The Gambler? I want to see if Joe Mackey is into it. I think you'll like this. Have
Did
you
he really do The Gambler?
Yes, he did.
Oh.
You haven't heard it?
No.
Troy, do you know it?
No.
Oh, really?
Well, maybe. Hang on.
Regulate was a big song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, whichever one.
You got to know when to hold.
You remember this one?